Hello, student. Good day, everyone. Here I am again, your teacher, Haisel Tupas, your partner in learning. And today, let us have our lesson in MAPI 8 Health with a topic titled Disease Prevention and Control Communicable in our module in Health 8, Quarter 303. Are you ready? That's very good. So let's get started. When we say prevention and control, it is the deterring of the development of the disease or stopping the progression of the disease that has already begun. On the other hand, communicable disease is one that spread from one person to another through a variety of ways that include contact with blood and bodily fluids, breathing in an airborne virus, or by being bitten by the insects. So that's why disease prevention and control is a very important health concern because it affects the quality of people's life. In the same way, communicable disease not only threatens the sick person, but also his or her family and the society in general. Thus, protecting ourselves and our families from diseases is both a personal and social responsibility. Okay, so now what are those factors that influence disease transmission? So we have two, the environmental factors and the socioeconomic factors. Environmental factors, it could be food, water, and pollution. Food and water because sometimes of poor sanitation. Pollution also plays a major role in disease transmission, as evidenced by floods during the rainy season. These floods are the culprits in the spread of leptospirosis. So likewise, economic factors which the possible transmission of disease because of sharing of glass when drinking, washing the hands in one basin before eating, and living near their livestock. So we have different types of diseases that we could possibly get through those factors. Many of the most common diseases are caused by tiny microorganisms, which is called the pathogen. So pathogens infects or invades the body and attacks its cells and tissues. So we have different types of pathogens and their nature. First, we have here the bacteria. Bacteria is a one-celled microscopic organisms that rank among the most widespread of living things. It could be a toxin bacteria which produces a certain food poison. These bacteria live in the soil, and the resident bacteria live in the human mouth, intestines, and skin. This helps protect us from harmful bacteria. So next, we have here the Rickettsia. Rickettsia are organisms that are considered intermediate, that is, somewhere between a virus and a bacterium. Most of them grow in the intestinal tracts of insects, which carry them to their human host. Rickettsia requires living cells in order to grow and multiply. Blood-sucking insects such as lice, mites, and ticks carry rickettsia to humans. So next we have here the virus or the viruses. So these organisms are the human body's worst enemies. All viruses are parasites. So there are viruses that are invade animals and virus that attacks specific types of cells. So examples, rabies, polio, cold, viral hepatitis, smallpox, chickenpox, shingles, and warts. So next we have here the fungi. So fungi are simple organisms that cannot make their own food. Mainly lives on dead animals, insects, and leaves. So next we have here the protozoa. Protozoa is a single-celled organisms that are larger than bacteria and have more complex cellular structure. So most of these are harmless, and they are most common in tropical areas that have poor of sanitation. They cause malaria, African sleeping sickness, and amoebic dysentery, a severe intestinal infection. Okay, so next we have here the parasitic worms. So parasitic worm is classified as parasite. So a parasite is a disease-causing organism that lives on or in a human or another animal that derives its nourishment on its host. So roundworm, pinworm, Trachena spiralis, this worm lives in the intestines and causes a serious illness known as the trichinosis. So tapeworm, fluke live in different locations in the body, including the intestines, bladder, rectum, liver, spleen, lungs, and the vein. Okay, so that's all for our lesson for today. And I hope you learned something about our lesson and you are now ready to answer the answer sheets attached in our module. Again, take care of yourself. Thank you very much for watching this video. Until next time, you take care and God bless.